Ethiopian Orthodox Church urged the faithful to show respect and love for the destitute during the Dormition fasting. Ethiopian Development Bank has secured 491 million birr net profit in the just concluded year. Good morning, I'm Ida Salamun and this is ETV News. Patriarch of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, His Holiness Abuna Matthias, urged the faithful to help the needy and show them respect and love during the Dormition fasting. In his message delivered in connection with the Dormition fast, the Patriarch said the faithful should pray in line with the Church's teachings and religious doctrines. The Dormition fasting is a time when the faithful are expected to communicate with their God through praying, the Patriarch added. Abuna Matthias also urged the followers to sustain their participation in the development activities of the nation. The Dormition fast begins on Wednesday, August 7th, 2013. Development Bank of Ethiopia said the effectiveness of its financial support to projects has reached more than 30%. The bank has earned 491 million birr net profit this budget year. Seleshi Demeso has more.
The fundamental responsibility of the Development Bank of Ethiopia is providing financial and technical support for huge development projects with a bid to expedite economic growth in the country. With that in mind, the bank had planned to lend 7.9 billion birr in the 2012-13 fiscal year and was able to provide 8.1 billion birr, which was 103% of its target. It supplied 5.3 billion birr for the execution of various projects. The bank disclosed the figure on its recent annual conference in Bahar Dar while evaluating its performances. Bank President Isaias Bahar underscored his bank is working to bolster its potential of supporting development projects.
Our main duty is supporting huge projects that will help the acceleration of growth, boost export trading and create employment. The bank has a role to play in the implementation of the growth and transformation plan. That is why our performance evaluation has looked into our lending capacity, indirect employment creation, export trade and tax payment.
He noted the bank has collected 1.4 billion birr from the sale of saving bonds for construction of Ethiopia's Grand Dam and collected 2.54 billion birr from its creditors. The bank has secured 2.64 billion birr in foreign exchange by working in partnership with exporters. Its net profit for this outgoing year is 491 million birr, which is said to be the highest in the history of the bank.
We've secured good amount of money in net profits, which used to be little in previous years. That could help us give good credits for development projects in a sustainable way.
The Development Bank of Ethiopia eyes at lending 8.72 billion birr for various projects, collecting 2.69 billion birr from creditors and obtaining 650.4 million birr in net profit by the 2013 and 14 financial season.
The Ministry of Trade announced that the price of fuel will mostly remain the same as it was in July 2013. The ministry, however, disclosed that the price of ethanol-blended fuel is now 18.94 birr per liter. According to the ministry, the price could be revised based on trend in the international markets. Open Water Technology College in Mekelle graduated 350 students it trained in irrigation development and clean water management and supply for the 6th time. The graduates vowed to take part in the efforts being made to enhance the regional irrigation development. It was noted on the occasion that the college has been able to graduate 2,800 students since its establishment now. It was also learned that 164 of the graduates are women. College manager and owner Abberra Masfin said the college has been working with the aim of filling the gap in skilled manpower in the sector. Public Finance Agency said that the public saving culture should be enhanced to sustain the ongoing development in the country. A workshop that deliberated on saving and economic development has been held in Gambella town. Agency Director Dr. Sintayo Waldemikiel said saving will enable the citizens to improve their economic status. He further stated that even though the country's saving rate is lower compared to that of other countries, currently it has grown to 16.5% from only 5% in 2002. Dr. Sintayo also reminded that Gambela region saving culture has not improved compared to other regions. Welcome back. EPRDF Youth League said it has managed to perform encouraging activities in political and economic sectors that would ensure the benefit of the youth. The League has provided support to youth by organizing them in irrigation farming and micro and small-scale enterprises, both in rural and urban areas. The chairperson of the League, Naga Asafa, said, however, activities that have been carried out to increase the number of members and enhance the benefit of the youth have not registered better results. He urged that the Youth League to contribute their share in fighting against extremism, as it is an obstacle to the development endeavors. The Millennium Development Goals Report 2013 shows Africa is optimistic to achieve the target of the goals in education, women empowerment, HIV/AIDS, and malaria prevention areas. Ethiopia and Rwanda are among the forefront countries that are anticipated to achieve the goals. Abata Hailu reports.
The Millennium Development Goals Report 2013 shows that Africa is optimistic to achieve the MDGs, particularly in primary education, enrollment, women empowerment, and combating HIV/AIDS and malaria. Emmanuel Ndoze is Director for Macroeconomic Policy Division in the ECM, points out the areas of progress in the continent.
A lot of progress has been made in many areas, but I think it's no longer a secret. Everybody knows that some African countries will not achieve some of the MDGs, whether it's in terms of poverty or in terms of maternal health. But progress has been made in education, in fighting HIV and AIDS, in women empowerment. So there are a lot of examples. Ethiopia is one example where some success has been made in reducing poverty. Rwanda has also made a lot of progress.
Nonetheless, progress has been slow in poverty reduction, employment, and some health-related goals plus quality of social service, he said. As the MDGs are set to expire in less than 2 years, interventions are here and there to identify what should be included in the development agenda of the post-MDGs era. The high-level panel meeting that happened on Monday at the ECA is intended to shape Africa's post-MDG agenda. So far, Africa's priorities for the post-2015 development are said to be financing of future goals and sustaining existing processes such as Rio +20. Dr. Carlos Lopez, ECA Executive Secretary, commends what needs to be done to achieve the best out of the plan.
Africa needs is to articulate an aggressive industrialization drive. Africa needs more modern jobs, value addition, agricultural productivity revolution, better use of natural resources, all of which are pointing in the direction of a recomposition of Africa's GDP with a greater part for industrialization.
As for Shetet Lahun, the post-MDGs seemingly give room for countries to achieve their remaining targets.
The good thing this time is in the post-MDGs they give place for and space for transpiring the national policies. And there is a room to integrate what has been transpired on this report to the realities of each individual country.
Participants of the meeting emphasized the future development goals should be qualitative rather than being quantitative.